Hello, you are welcome to our lesson today. So we are discussing matrix multiplication. So we are saying two matrices, a matrix A of order n times p, n times m, and a matrix B of order m times p can be multiplied if the number of columns in the first matrix is equal to the number of rows in the second matrix. So it's possible to multiply A times B, so AB. Then our new matrix, the product of the new matrix, the order is going to be what? The number of rows in the first matrix. So it's going to be n times the number of columns, so n times what? P. So this becomes the order of the products of the matrix. So let's take the matrix A. Let's I have 2, 3, 5, and 6. Then I have the matrix B to be 1, 2, 3. Okay. So what is the order of this matrix? This is what? 2 by 2. And this is what? How many rows? 3 by what? 1. So let's check. How many columns do we have here? 2. How many rows? 3. So you realize that for this matrix, it is impossible to have A cross what? B. This is not possible. You can't do this because they are not what? Equal. So let's take another matrix. Let's take an example. 2, 3, 4, 5. Then I have the matrix B. It's what? 1, 2, 0, 1. Okay, so let's check if we can multiply these two matrices. How many columns? So we have order 1 times 2 by 2. Then this is what? 2 by what? 2. So we have what? How many columns? 2. How many rows? 2. So it's possible to multiply this matrix. So let's look at how do we go about the multiplication of these two matrices. So I have 2, 3, 4, 5 times 1, 2, 0, 1. Okay, so we want to do the multiplication for this matrix. So how do we represent each element in our matrix for A11, A12, and all that? To do that, what we do is we take the first row of the first matrix, then we multiply by the first column of the second matrix. So that becomes our first word element. So I take this, we multiply. What do I have? 2 times 1 plus 3 times 0. Okay, so for our second location, that is 1, 2, what do I have? I will take this, the row, and multiply by the column here. So I have 2 times 2 plus 2 times 2 plus 3 times 1. 3 times what? 1. Okay, then so this is our first row. So we are done with the first row. We come to the second row. So what do I have? 4 times 1, 4 times 1 plus 5 times 0. Then for this side, what do I have? 4 times 2 plus 5 times 1. 5 times 1. Okay, so that's what I'm going to get. Let me write here. So what do I get? 2, 2, and what? This is going to give us 0. So I have 2 plus 0. Then this is 4. 4 plus 3. Then 4 plus what? 0. 4 plus 0. Then what do I have here? Okay, 4 2, 8 plus 5. Very good. So that's going to be my final result. We add, so if you add, I have 2, 7, 4, with 30. So this is the product of the matrix AB of order 2 by what? 2. Let's take another example. Let's take this time I have this time I have A to be 2, 4, 0, 1, 0, 0. This is A. And have B to be 1, 2, 3. Okay, so we want to check how many columns do we have here. This is what? 2 by 3. Then this is what? How many rows? 3 by what? 1. So you realize that the number of columns is equal to the number of rows. So we will multiply. At the end of the day, what order of matrix are we expecting? If we have A, B, then the order is going to be what? 2 by what? 1. So let's check. Okay, so let's take, you take the row, you multiply by what? The column. So I pick my row. Okay, so 2 times 1, yes, I have 2 times 1, plus 4 times 2, plus 0 times what? 3. Okay, then for the second row, what do I have? 1 times 1 plus 0 times 2 plus, what do I have? 0 times 3. Okay, so now let's check. So I have what? 2 plus 4. 4 times 2 is 8 plus this goes to 0. Then I have what? 1 plus 0 plus 0. So what do I get? First, so this is what? 1. Now, what is the order of this matrix? The number of rows times the number of what? Columns, which is 1. So that is what we have here. Let's take another good example as well. Okay, let's take A to be 1, 0, 2, 3, minus 1, to be 0, 1. Then B to be equal to 3 minus 1, 0, 4, 0, 0. Okay, so just to make it simple, so let's define this matrix. What is the order of this matrix? Go to the number of rows, column. How many rows do we have? 3 times 2. Then if we look at this matrix as well, how many rows? So we have 2 by what? 3. So you realize that the number of columns here is equal to the number of what? Rows here. So we can multiply. And what result are we expecting? If we multiply A, B, then for the product, we are expecting what? A 3 by what? 3 matrix. So I'm expecting a 3 by 3 matrix. A 3 by what? 3. Let's check. So I have 1, 0, 2, 3, 0, 1 multiplied by 3 minus 1, 0, 4, 0, 0. Okay. So I need, so we pick a row, we multiply by what? The column. for the first what entry. So 1 times 3, so I have 1 times 3 plus 4 times 0. Okay, then I have first row, second column. So I have 1 times minus 1, 1 times minus 1 plus 0 times 0 plus 0 times 0. Okay, so the first row, the third column. So I have 1 times 0 plus 1 times 0 plus 0 times 0. 0 times 0. Okay. So I hope you see where we are heading towards. Then we come to the second row. So for the second row, we do the same thing. We multiply by what each column. So I have 2 times 3 plus 3 times 4. 3 times what? 4. Then I come to the second column. 2 times minus 1 plus 3 times 0. So 2 times minus 1 plus 3 times what? 0. Let's go to the third column. So second row, third column, 2 times 0 plus 3 times 0. So I have 2 times 0 plus 3 times what? 0. Okay, that's for the second row. Now let's look at the third row. So I pick my third row, multiply by each what? Column. Okay, so I have 0. This is what? 1. So I pick 0, 0 times 3 plus 1 times 4. 1 times what? 4. Then I come to the second column. Okay, so I have 0 times minus 1 plus 1 times 0. Minus 1 plus 1 times what? 0. Then the third one is what? 0 times 0 plus 1 times what? 0. So 0 times 0 plus 1 times what? 0 plus 1 times what? 0. So this is where you have. Okay. So now let's look at it. So what do I have? So let me think. Let me write here. So A, B, from here is going to give us what? This is what? 3 plus what? 0. So I have 3 plus 0. The second entry here is going to be what? Minus 1 plus 0. Minus 1 plus 0. Then this is what? 0 plus what? 0. 0 plus what? 0. Then let's come to the second row. 2 times 3 is what? 6 plus 4 times 3 is 12. Then I have 2 times minus what? 1 plus 3 times 0 is what? 0. So I have minus 2 plus 0. Then I have 0 here, 0 there. 0 plus what? 0. Okay. Then for the third row, what do I have? 0 plus 4. 0 plus 4. 0 plus 0. 0 then. 0 plus what? 0. Okay. So now what do we have? We have what? 3 minus 1. 0. This plus that is what? 18. Then this is going to give us minus 2. This is going to give us 0. Then this times this plus this is 4. This is 0. This is what? 0. So this is our result. If we multiply A times what? B. So our order of the product of the two matrices was, it is what? 3 by what? 3. This is the order of the matrix. So if you look at it from here, so it says that then the number of rows and the number of what? Columns becomes what? The order of what? This what? Matrix. Good. So I mean, you just need to practice more and be working more examples. It's all about trying your hands on. It sometimes seems a little confusing because you have to pick it one after the other, each row in a column to do it. So basically, if you were not getting it, I would say this is other we're doing. So you have a rule. So for easier, so you always have a rule. Let's say A11, A12, A13. Then I have what? A1, 1, A21, A3, what? 1. So each time we pick a row, then we multiply by what? A column. So this is how the multiplication is done. So I have A11 times this plus, so A11 times A11 plus this times that, A12 times A21 plus this times this as well, A13 times A3 what? 1. So basically, if you get this concept that I pick a row and I multiply by a column, then it should be okay. So I hope this was helpful, and I would want to thank you so much for your patience and for your time as well. I hope we do more of this often with our examples. So when we are discussing eigenvalues, eigenvectors, we'll be doing examples like we are doing for the matrices. Thank you so much. Kindly take care. Stay safe as well. Yeah. Okay. So see you in our next lecture.